So let's talk about the time value of money and 3 reasons why you should care about it. The first being a dollar today will buy more than a dollar tomorrow will. And we always say today versus tomorrow. And tomorrow there probably won't be that much inflation in the 24-hour period. But in a few years, especially maybe in a decade, you're going to feel a significant difference in how much your dollar will purchase today versus then. So you prefer a dollar today because it'll buy more. Now, it seems really simple when we say this, but it can be really difficult to wrap your brain around, especially when we're looking at significantly inflated dollars over a long period of time. So let's say by the time you retire, what is it going to cost you to live? And we looked at this in a previous example with Ruby when we said that she was spending $28,000 this year. And if we applied an inflation rate of, what did we use, 3%? That by the time she retired at age, let me make this a little smaller so you can see all of the columns. So by the time she retires at age 65, that $28,000 a year, that same basket of products that she's spending 28 grand on will actually cost $91,000 if there's 3% average annual inflation by the time she's 65. So that's the impact of inflation. Also, the opportunity cost, the idea that you can put those dollars to work today and earn interest and have your money make money for you so that you're not the only one working in your house. That's what we're referring to by opportunity cost. If somebody says, oh, I'll give you that, I owe you $1,000, but can I just get it to you? And I'll be good for 4 years, man, I'll pay you back. Well, think of what you could have accomplished with that money in 4 years. Started your own business or just invested it and grown that pile of money. So it's not the same. Getting $1,000 back in 4 years is not the same as getting $1,000 today because of the opportunity cost. Now, some would say, well, if you were going to invest it in the market and if the market had deteriorated over a 4-year period, well, you're right. It's true. Maybe the $1,000 in 4 years would be more than what your original investment would be. But in general, you expect the market to grow in general over a long period of time. The slope of the line is positive. So another way of looking at it is you could have invested it in something guaranteed like a CD. And so that's what we're talking about with opportunity cost. And finally, the risk that you won't get the money back. So if somebody promises to pay back in X number of months, are they going to be good for it? Whether it's a human or whether it's a company, are they actually going to be there to give you the money back? This is what banks are. This is the math banks are doing with borrowers. Is the borrower good for it? And the interest rate they charge that borrower is a reflection of how much risk that borrower represents to them. So those are the points I wanted to make about the time value of money.